Hello, hello, hello. We're here. I just washed my face so it wouldn't be all crazy. I wouldn't scare you guys. So, hello, hello, hello. Still get situated. Hello, Teresa Proctor Massa. Hey, girl, hey. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you for having me here in your guys' group. It's pretty exciting to be here. I wanted to show up early, but you know, drag queens. We're never on time. Well, a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. That's the way I see things, but you know, we're always late, always late. So, hello, hello. Let's just, hey, is it Jean Christian? Hey there, hey girl, hey. How's it going, girl? Hey from Montana, so excited. Hey, Jessica Zeiger, hey girl, hey. Thank you guys so much for just welcoming me into your space, really. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Carmen Castle. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Miss T. Miss Tony Teeter. when she asked me, I thought to myself, oh, heck yeah, you know what? I would love to go talk. And then I thought, what am I going to talk about? What can I possibly talk about? Hello, Sarah Clough Bear. Hey, girl. Hey. Welcome to Twiggyland. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me to Twiggyland. So I thought, I was like, okay, should I do makeup? And then, you know, Miss T said, whatever you want. And I thought, well, good luck with that one. Don't give me a microphone because Lord knows once I start talking, I don't shut up. But I thought, okay, should I do makeup? No, I'm not going to do no makeup. You know, they'll be expecting that. Should I do maybe some marketing? Then I thought, no, that's mediocre. Just do what you do best. And what I do best is I push the record button and I just start talking. So we've got all night. Oh, okay, girl. Well, we've got all night. Cheers to that. So if anybody, I don't know if you guys have, if anybody in here is my friend on Facebook or if you guys follow my journey, but I just speak from my heart. I speak from my mind. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. Well, a lot of the time it gets me in trouble, but I don't mind, you know. Yes, we will be here. Yes, honey. Okay, Kayla Spencer Floyd, she's ready. Does everybody have their big girl drinks? Did everybody serve themselves a cocktail? Let's get this show on the road. So I welcome any questions you may have for me, whether it's makeup, marketing, life, business, whatever you want. I'm just going to start talking, and then let's just, in the drag world, which is where I'm from, we call it kiki. And a kiki is when a bunch of drag queens get together, they start drinking, and they just start gossiping, and they have a good old time. Once the wigs come on, and the makeup comes on, and there's twirls around, and anybody who followed my Periscope, you know, back last year, I would show some of that, and then it got me in trouble, so I stopped showing that part of my life to people. So this past year has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey for me. So many things have happened. It came, hold on, I need to get a glass of wine. Okay, well, get your glass of wine, girl, I'll be here. It came very, very fast, very, very fast. And people, I've been in business since I was 19 years old. You know, I worked for a fashion designer, and people would always tell me, well, when it comes, it comes. When it comes, it comes. When it comes. And my designer, he would always tell me, Jack, don't worry. It's coming, girl. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm I used to be a very realistic person. And I used to always think, oh, I have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. We have to do this. We have to do this. And we do. You know, we have to take action. Action is delicious, I think. But when you just be, everything just starts falling into place. When you just be you, and when you are just able to be yourself fully 100% completely and not prove yourself to anybody, anything, or anyone, that's when the magic happens. Drag queen makeup is always the bomb. Why? What do you do that's different than what we do? Honey, we're the ones who taught you guys. Let's call a spade a spade. Oh, let's talk about that. Let's call a spade because drag really has been such a influence on the mainstream. For example, this whole lip sync battle, we've been doing that since the dawn of time. This whole highlight, contour, we've been teaching. Now, let me tell you this. There is nothing new under the sun. Fashion repeats itself. History repeats itself. Art repeats itself. So we really have taught these young artists, you know, the trick of the trade. We taught them, because here's the thing. When you have a man's face, men's face are very different than women's faces. You know, we have that harsh jawline. Some men look like they have that brick face. You know, some men, and a lot of my clients are men who want to be made into women. And I say, honey, I'm so happy. You know, I cry a little tear. But it's a very liberating thing. And when you look good, you feel good. And it takes a lot of work. I always tell people, Dolly Parton says this, it takes a lot to look this cheap. So when you, and I would suggest if you're in the makeup business and you want to be a makeup artist and you act as though, learn to do it on men. Because if you can turn a man into a woman, the possibilities are endless. The same thing with the mature face. When you can find that mature client and really master the art of the mature face, let me tell you something about mature clients. Number one, they're loyal. They are loyal, your mature audience, they are very, very, very loyal. Find those mature audiences. They don't care about money. They will spend thousands of dollars to find a fountain of youth, anything to make them look young and beautiful like they used to be. You know, you want to, and number three, they just keep coming back. They keep coming back, and they know the goods when they see the goods. So find your mature clients, your mature audiences. But back to drag, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and my husband is doomed. He is getting his makeup on. Yes, work on your husbands. I have this one friend. When she started doing makeup, she would always work on her husband, and his eye would move constantly. So his eye was kind of like mine. You'll watch me. You guys will see my eyes twitch. I'm doing so many dang drugs on display. But she would do his eyes, and so I told her, if you can master his eye, you can master anybody's eye. You want to keep going, keep working on your craft. That's why people, when they tell me, oh, Jack, you have such a natural gift, a gift from God, I say, well, God had a lot to do with it, but let's give some credit where it's due. I used to practice my craft I still do practice my craft all the time. My craft these days is not makeup. My craft these days is, my spiritual journey is my craft. My craft is coming here online, talking to you folks, having mastermind sessions, creating an impact in every single person that I come into contact with. That's my craft, and I practice it daily. If you don't practice your craft daily, you either use it or you lose it. That's 100% sure. You have to be in the books daily. You have to make sure you give, if you're a makeup artist, give your brushes love daily. A little TLC every single day. It was Amber Voigt who told me, you have to be consistent. Consistent, Jack. She told me, if you want to, you have to boost up your influence. I met with last year with the redhead, you know, our wonderful, wonderful leader. And she says, you have to build up your influence. And to build up your influence, you have to be consistent. And you have to go on Periscope every day at the same time. And so that's what really got me started. That's what really started the whole journey of JustJack.com, was doing Periscopes every single day. I hit it like a tongue hit a sore tooth. And the law of consistency tells us that if we're consistent, then our hard work will pay off. And it does. How do you brand yourself so well? Okay, I wanted to sell our products to some drag queens and was told that our products were too expensive. Let me answer Miss Christian's question first, and then I'll get to Kayla Spencer Floyd. So, drag queens, what you have to understand, we're cheap. We're cheap. I have a whole box of fabric here, and if I can get a client off the street right now, and she'll say, make me something, make me gorgeous, and I will pull stuff out of my butt, literally, if I have to make sure that I'm done up the right way. When I first started, and you have to understand, drag on a budget is what we say. We do drag on a budget. You don't really see a lot of queens who are making a lot of money. You know, following your dreams are very, very hard, and you have to learn how to make $1 out of 15 cents. So I wouldn't suggest selling the unique product to the drag queen unless they're a smart cookie like me. You know, you'll find one, but I'm one in a million, just like, you know. Anywho, branding, which leads into branding yourself. Some of those costumes aren't so cheap. Well, to be quite honest with you, they are. They are. We can just make things look expensive. That's what we're really good at. We're good at turning garbage into this wonderful, wonderful looking thing because we use our creativity, and that's one thing about drag queens. We're creative. We can stretch $1. We can make anything out of anything, really. So, one in a million, yes, thank you. That leads into the brand. When I was younger, I knew I was different. I was about 18 years old, and I knew that I was still in the closet, and I knew that there was something about me that was different than everybody else. I didn't fit in with, you know, with the twinks in the gay community because I was too hairy, and I didn't fit in with the bears because I wasn't fat enough, and I didn't fit in with the drag queens because I didn't wear wigs, you know, so I had to find my own way. And I feel like everybody is looking for a leader, someone that they can, well, like that song, The Greatest Love of All, by Whitney Houston. They're looking for someone to fulfill their needs. And I decided that I wasn't going to. I was going to be myself. Whether you liked it or not, you know, I always tell people, if you don't like my makeup, then don't look at me. Close your eyes. Look the other way. And so I branded myself by being just Jack. Before Jack Jacobs, because Jack Jacobs is not my name. My real name is Salvador. But ever since I was a baby, my family always called me Jack because I was supposed to be a girl. So they were going to name me Jacqueline. Go figure. I came out with a penis, and now I'm a drag queen, so now they call me Jack. And people would ask me, what is your last name? And I say, oh, there is no last name. I'm just Jack. They say, oh, what is your religion? I don't have a religion. I'm just Jack. Oh, what is this? I'm just Jack. You know, everything. That's how I branded myself. So when it came to just Jack, and then I started learning the whole just Jack thing, you know, and that stuck with people. And now I have it justjack.com. So when I brand myself, I brand justjack.com. When I meet somebody, I say, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Jack. justjack.com. And I'll refer to myself as that. There you're getting songs stuck in my head again. That's right. Sorry, I always have a song in my heart. You are so wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Open-minded, thank you. I love your spirit. Thank you. So here's what I learned about branding, and I'll relate it to unique. Let's say I'll do this Posh thing since we have this Moisture 911. Okay, so if you say, oh, Posh has this wonderful moisture, and I'm doing a video, and I give that out, and I'm making content after content after content after content about one specific company, if Posh ever decides to close their doors, all my content goes out the window. If Unique ever decides to close their doors and you have 5 years of content, all that content goes out the window. So that's why you brand yourself. I brand myself as that leader, that person, that go-to person who knows what, they know the drill. I know the drill. And I don't recreate the wheel, you see. The awesome part is that women love having men do their makeup or sell it to them. You are lucky. Yeah, if you get men on your team, you tell them they have something between them legs, so this is the time to use it to their advantage. But when I brand myself, brand your personal business. You brand your personal business, and I'm in the business of justjack.com. And here's the thing. when you start out with a company like Unique, you want, pretty soon, you're going to attract other network marketers to you. Look at the redhead. Look at the redhead. She has Unique, yes. She's made lots of, a very successful career out of selling Unique. But she also has an even bigger market, which is network marketers, and that's an even bigger market is the human being. See, I did not want to limit myself to just being a makeup artist. You see, I didn't want to be known as just Jack the makeup artist. I didn't want to be known as just Jack Mr. Positive. I didn't want to be known as just Jack that spiritual leader. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in being justjack.com, whatever it is. Here's my number one question when people come to me. My number one question is, how can I help you? How can I help you? You need help with makeup? Okay, come on. You need help with prospecting? Okay, go see Ray Higdon. You need help with attraction marketing? Go see Amber Voigt. I position myself as that corner store person. Think about the corner store. My leader, Diane Hockman, one of my leaders, she taught me this: to position yourself as that corner store person. You don't see people going into the corner store and saying, "Oh, what kind of deals do you have?" No. You don't see the corner store person greet you and say, "Oh, you know what? I have this fabulous, I don't know, liquor on the market." No. You walk in, they say, "Hey, how's it going? How can I help you?" You walk in, you tell them, "Hey, Joe, I just want a pack of smokes or something. How can I help you? What do you need?" You don't see somebody coming in with a sweet tooth and the liquor store man saying, "Oh, well, I'm just going to go make you some chocolate." No, they say, "Go to aisle 3. We have chocolate down there. What you want? Oh, you want some chips? Go to aisle 2. We have some chips down there." I hope all that makes sense. The way she said it to me made a lot more sense to how I'm saying it now, I think. Where are our men? Any on right now? Oh, do you have men in your group? And attraction marketing. Okay, so attraction marketing, love it. It is all about helping them. Yeah, that's what it's about, you see. In this world, people are selfish. People are selfish. The redhead told me this as well. People are selfish. They want to take. There is a small percentage of us, and if you're on this, you're probably one of them, people who just want to give. We just want to give. And so I tell people, Gary Vee says this: give value, give value, give value, give more value than you ask for business. So I'm constantly giving out value. I'm constantly making videos, constantly giving out my value, doing different blog posts, giving out so much value to the community. By the time I ask them for business, they're ready to pull out their credit cards for me. I love that you call Amber the redhead. Oh, yeah. Well, she is. Well, lately she bought these wigs. Did you guys see? She had those like a purple wig or a blue wig. Anywho, see, she's a drag queen. She's a queen after my own heart, and that's what I love. And that's why I think it's important to follow the leaders. Be friends with the leaders. Don't just follow people, you guys. Don't just. I know I'm going to piss somebody off when I say this, but this is me. And I always tell people, don't listen to me. I wear women's clothes. I'm mentally ill. Take it like a grain of salt. Okay? What works for me works for me. It may not work for you. I don't follow people. I add people. And I don't want people following me. I want people adding me. I'm in the business of building relationships with people. And when you build relationships, when I built that relationship with Amber Voigt, with the redhead, I was able to, now I can say she's a friend. She's a friend who I needed help from, and she told me exactly what, the great thing about leaders, and for you leaders who are in here, if you guys are in here, 9 times out of 10, chances are you're a leader, because I only attract leaders into my life, you see. And the universe somehow, some way says, okay, you took action, you're a leader, go watch this Facebook Live. So I don't know where my thought was going with that, but when you become friends with the leaders, you are who you hang around with. My grandmother always says, you hang out with lowlifes, you're going to act like a lowlife. I don't want to act like a lowlife. I've hung around with lowlifes. That's not a life for me. I'm sorry. It's a fun one. Oh, it's fun. And they're, you know, they're, my friends, the people that have come into my life were like a big dysfunctional family, and I love them. But now I want to hang out with, I want to be a leader. So I hang out with leaders, and I'm constantly talking to leaders on a daily basis. That's how I run my whole business, talking to leaders. I missed this one. People will be true to those who add value to them. Yeah, you want to give value. Loving you and everything you are saying. Well, thank you, Lee Aaron. Okay, we are now friends if you accept my request. Yes, that's what I was going to say. A lot of our leaders will teach us, because if somebody is in the same company, they say, oh, you know, they make room for their friends. I say, first come, first serve. At this point, I don't have a bar, a limit to my friends right now, at this point. So, excuse me, I welcome friends with open arms. If you want to be my, excuse me, if you want to be my friend, let's be friends. You want a mastermind? Let's have a mastermind session. I'm down for all that stuff. I don't know. Sometimes you'll see people, especially business owners, they're very hoity-toity, shaky-makey. Oh, I'm much too busy, much too busy. I'm not that busy. No one's that busy. The leader of the free world is not that busy. You know how I know? Because I saw him on YouTube. He's not that busy. You are who you surround yourself with. That's right. You are. You're a reflection. Your friends are a reflection of you. So if your friends are doing something that you don't like, you have to look deep inside yourself and think, why is this bothering me? If it's bothering me, that's a reflection of me. That means there's something inside myself that I don't like. For example, when a gay man tells me, "Oh, you're too gay. You're what do they say? You are giving this gay people a bad name." I said, "Honey, look at you. You're giving yourself a bad name. I am not here to be someone's leader or role model. No. The only reason you don't like me is because I'm a reflection of you. Honey, you wish you can walk around in 7-inch high heels and look this good, is what I really want to tell them. But people act out of anger, and they act out of fear. You know, people are very scared, and I don't act out of either. I act out of love. Unconditional love. Because on the other side, that's all there is love. That's all we can do for each other is love. I'm not that busy, yeah. Oh my, we all have the same hours in a week, yeah. You're just Jack, that's right. Yeah, look at Mother Teresa. She had 24 hours. Princess Diana had 24 hours. Michael Jackson had 24 hours. You're not that busy. You just don't have your priorities set in line. That's the problem. Sometimes people care too much about being what people think about them. You know, they think, oh, I don't want to tell her that I have time because then she'll think I'm not busy. You're not that busy. People don't know how to live in the moment and just go with the flow. I heard Abraham Hicks, they said, do you ever see your cat go out there and schedule what they're going to do? You know, or do you ever see your cats congregating around and say, oh, look at that person over there. She didn't do anything today. All she did was be lazy and sit in the sun. No, they just be. And everything they need comes to them. I wish everybody understood that. You don't have to be this shaky-makey person. All you have to do is just be. Be yourself 100% fully. Find the people who are looking for you. I wish I could walk around in 7-inch heels. Well, it's easier said than done. Shoot me too. Haha, 7-inch. We about to be besties. That's right. I'll fight you for him, Katrina. And for you. Okay. Yeah, we can all hang together. And that's another thing. What I'm seeing is this word competition. Competition. And it's bogus. Don't feed into that thing about competition. I have a video about it. You guys can watch it. And it's only about 1 minute. But competition is silly. I don't believe in competition. I believe that there is enough success for all of us to go around. There is enough success in this world. Competition, that's a small-minded mentality. Don't get involved in that. Don't think that somebody else is going to take anything from you, because they're not. You create your own reality. You are in charge of your own destiny. If you want something, you go out there and you get it. Don't let anybody or anything stop you from doing that. That's easier said than done, because people are going to come and they're going to tell you no, that you can't do it. No, you're crazy. No, you're silly. No, that's hogwash. And you tell them to F off and die. Well, not die, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Jack, you've got to save this. I think there's a way to save this. Lots of hearts for this. Oh, perfect, perfect. So let's see. What else? Let's get into some tips that I have. You know, we've chatted enough. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Facebook. Let's talk about Facebook, because lately I've been having a love-hate relationship with it. But I've realized that as long as you use it to your advantage, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. I still needed to hear this today. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Okay, let's get into it. So one thing I want to share with you is lists. In your Facebook, now I don't think you can do this from a cell phone, at least not with my cell phone. So from a computer, you go into your friends list, your friends list, and you put different people in different lists. For example, I have a unique list. I have a network marketers list. I have a friends and family list. I have my homegirls list. I have different lists. And what you can do is you can click on that list, and all your people that come up from unique, you can go through their feed. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes those people with unique, they don't know what they're doing. Sometimes those people at network marketing, they don't know what they're doing, so it really frustrates me. But I have to boost up my algorithm, and I go and I try to help as many people as I possibly can throughout the day, build relationships. And it does take a little bit of a toll, but it's something that I don't mind doing. Also, if you want to just go through your friends and family feed and just catch up on old relationships with your friends and family, you can click your friends and family list, and only your friends and family will show up on the feed in those lists. So that's one way I prioritize my time. I use my time wisely to really build those relationships with people. The last thing I want to do is send somebody a link and say, hey, check out my product, without building a relationship. And you know what really pisses me off? What really pisses me off is when people, they haven't talked to you since God knows when. They have cared about your well-being since God knows when. Yet when they want to show you their product, they say, oh, hey, how's it going? You know, the small talk, which is, I don't do small talk. I think small talk is for the birds. Again, that's just me. I'm not going to poo-poo it. I'm not going to clock anybody's hustle. But small talk that leads into, by the way, check my product, that's hogwash. No. Get out there. Rekindle your old relationships. If you haven't talked to somebody in a long time, go talk to them. Rekindle that relationship. Make them ask you, hey, how's it going? Like honestly, I don't go out as much as I used to anymore. I don't. So when I go out into the public and I see my friends, they look at me and they say, oh my gosh, Jack, how are you doing? Oh, your videos. Oh, I love your videos, man. I love your videos. You're doing so well these days. Like I see a transformation in you and I'm so happy for you. That's love. That's love. And I only receive love these days because that's all I give out. Whatever you give out into this world, that's what you're going to receive. If you go give out, you know, sometimes, especially these little memes people do that really, you know, make me question things. There'll be these, what is the word? Kind of, a slap in the face, but positivity kind of meme kind of thing, like a passive-aggressive kind of thing, and that's for the birds. No. If it's not edifying, if it's not necessary, and if it's not truth, I'm not going to post it. So fakey. Yeah, it's all fake. It's so nice when people love on you. It is. Snarky, yeah, a snarky. It's a snarky comment. It's like you might as well have just shut up. Because I don't need to hear what I'm doing wrong. Too many times people want to tell us, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. You know what? The thing I say when all the pretty girls say, you're not doing this correctly, I say, shut up. Shut up. At least I'm doing it. You don't have to get it right. You just have to get it going. That's what I learned from Diane Hockman. Who cares if it's not right? It's not always going to be right. Some of you guys know that. You know, I used to spam the work from home groups, you know, saying, oh, see my best product, blah, blah, blah. And that doesn't get you business. And if it does, it attracts people into your life who probably are not going to stay with you. You know, who are you attracting? No. Go to the different groups. At least I'm doing it. That's right. Go to the different groups, make friends, comment on people's stuff, you know, be loving, be friendly. Don't go. This is what I see too with some people. They go in there and they're like, hey, how many leads are you bringing in? Hey, is that helping you? Hey, and I'm like, business isn't of yours how many leads I'm bringing in. Why do you care how many leads I'm bringing in? Worry about your own self. What are you doing with your business? I'm telling you, struggle is relative, you guys. Struggle is relative. And what I mean by that is every single person has problems. There's problems with all of us, right? And you find any Joe Schmo, anybody, go out and try this. You find anybody off the street and you say, I know your problem. They're going to say, who told you? Who told you? But if they're anything like me, they're going to say, well, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. So unless you're going to help me with my problems, I'm not going to talk to you about my problems. No. And I don't talk about my problems because I may have 99 problems, but I have unlimited blessings from this universe because I'm in tune with what's going on around me. And the whole world may be coming crashing down, but you know what? I will not budge. I will remain happy because I'm so content, I'm so loving that all I get from this world is nothing but love. Look at you guys. Some of you guys don't know me from Adam. Maybe this is the first time you guys are seeing me. And who knows how you guys feel about me? Who knows? But that's another thing. What other people say or feel about me, that's none of my business. It's none of my business. And it's none of yours either. Don't worry about it. Find the people who are looking for you. You go out there, you go into the groups, and when you find those people, you hold on to them. You hold on to them and you hold them near to your heart, and you go and you help them. How can I help you? How can I help you? Because I am a measly little speck of dust on this earth. And you are nothing but a speck of dust on this earth. But together we can coexist, and together we can collaborate, and together we can just make magic if you would allow it. If you would allow it. No one is perfect until you get out of your comfort zone and try. You want, get better. Never stop learning. That's right. Step out of that comfort zone. Step out of that comfort zone. One moment, I'm going to go grab my extension cord because the phone, she's dying. One moment, please. So unprepared. Let's see, what does this say? I know, let's see, add value, very good. I know many of us hear a lot of the getting out of your own way. I'd love to hear how or your best advice is to get out of your own way. Okay, let's talk about that. Am I back? Okay. How to get out of your own way. With me, I go to my source, okay? And I talked about this on my Facebook Live yesterday. I'm not going to get back into it about being on that disc on that Happy Place disc. But it's on my wall. It's my Facebook Live from yesterday. You guys can go check it out if you'd like. But I work with my source, and what my source is that powerful, powerful leader, that God that lives inside of me. And that's there always and everywhere. Remember that, those two words. Always, everywhere. All the time. All the time. And so when I tell myself, oh, well, I didn't put a lot of work in today. You know, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. Then my source, that big, powerful black woman inside of me says, shut up. Don't be bringing that crap around here. No, no, no. We have work to do. You may not have worked earlier, but you have this moment now. You see? You have this moment. That's all you have is this moment. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past, what you couldn't do, what you didn't do, what could have been. No. Shut up. Dust yourself off and get to work. See, the way I see things is I have this moment to set the tone for the wonderful, wonderful things that have come. But if I say, oh, I'll start on Monday. Oh, I have this fabulous idea, I'll start Monday. Oh, I'll start tomorrow. No, a fool says that. A fool says I'll start tomorrow. A fool says I'll start Monday. No, you have now. You have this time now. The blood is pumping through your veins. What is stopping you? What's stopping you? It's that little tiny, tiny voice that says you can't do it, and that's resistance. And you have to get rid of that resistance. And how do you get rid of that resistance? By slapping it across the face, by saying, no, you have no power here. I'm in charge. I always tell people, I'm running the show, the Just Jack show. I am running the show. I am the producer. I am the director. I am the actor. I am everything when it comes to the JustJack.com. So therefore, all I have is this moment. What can I do in this moment to help me be a better human being tomorrow? To help me be a better human being Monday? To help me be a better human being, a successful human being, a person? See, you act as if though. And act as if though is not fake it till you make it. No, act as if though says that if I see myself in the future as this successful human being who loves, who trusts, who is trustworthy, then I have to be that now. And if I'm not that now, then I have to take a step of action to get to that next step, so that way in 5 years and 10 years I can be exactly the person who I want to become. It's your vision. It's your vision. If you visualize who you are supposed to be and you start acting like that person, you watch your business change, my dear. Get it? Slap it across the face. Love it. Don't worry about tomorrow. Work for it today. I love your real talk. Thank you. Great question, Carmen. Yes, great question, Carmen. Wonderful. Slap that resistance. Yes. The same thing when you slap fear. When you slap fear in the face. Act like you're black already. Yeah, you act like you're black. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Let me tell you this. Someone recently told me, oh, I know you. I know how you are. I've known you for 18 years, Jack. And I'm just looking at them, and in my mind I'm thinking, you don't know me because I'm not the person I was yesterday. I'm not the person I was last year, and I won't be the person I am today tomorrow. So no, you don't know me, because every night I push the reset button, and every morning I am born again. And every morning I know that I have nothing, I have one job to do, and that's to love. 100% fully and wholeheartedly. So when resistance comes, in any way, shape, or form, I'm able to identify it and slap it in the face and say, no, you have no power here. Just Jack is acting like the person that they know that they will become. Yes. So when you envision yourself as Black status leader, think about it. What are you doing? Where are you hanging out? Who are your friends? What are your friends doing? And if it doesn't, if what you're doing now does not meet up with who you see yourself as, then you have to start changing, my love. You have to start changing. You got to take little baby steps to get you to that place. Skills and habits are acquired. They are. You have some old habits you need to get rid of. and you have some new habits that you need to put into action. You have to acquire new habits. You really do. So every day you have to decide what your daily methods of operation are going to consist of. How many people you're going to go talk to. How many people, think about if you're a Black status, how many people are on your friends list? Let's talk about that. How did you get them? Because you don't just wake up one day and say, oh, I'm Black status now and I have 5 million followers and I have this and I have this and I'm on stage and I'm doing this. No. You work your way up. You work your way up and you sacrifice. And the thing with sacrifice is that it's temporary. And you don't need to sacrifice that much when you allow the universe to work and to stay on that vibration of frequency. See, I always say I am an extended version. I'm an extended source of energy that has practiced my vibration, my frequency, with such alignment that anything that makes me feel off, uneasy, I'm not comfortable with. And because I'm not comfortable with that, I'm able to stop and tell myself, okay, let me do something that makes me feel good. And whenever I do something that makes me feel good, I'm in my zone. I'm doing the thing. And I know that it's setting the tone for what's coming to the future. Does all that make sense? When you just go with the flow of things, you never see water going upstream. No, it's going down. You never see a rock trying to climb a mountain. No, it's just going down with the mountain. You just do your thing. You just create and love and accept that we are part of a perfect universe, and the universe will send us anything that we wanted. A while ago, I said a prayer. This was back in November. I said a prayer. And I just said, I don't want any of this anymore. I surrender everything. Send me people that I can help. Send me people. And I turned my phone on, and lo and behold, there's a shout out from the redhead, Amber Voigt. And pretty soon, all these people started adding me on Facebook. All these people started adding me. When it came like that. There was no doubt in my mind that the universe was not going to send me everything that I possibly needed. I didn't have any resistance. I didn't say, oh, well, how am I going to get this? No, I didn't worry about the how. All I said was, this is what I want, send them, and boom, they sent him. Used to be my biggest struggle. Everyone thinks they know me. They don't know. I change like the tides in the ocean. Thank you. Couldn't agree more. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Do you use the Law of Attraction for sponsoring? If you mean sponsoring like recruiting or stuff like that, I think the Law of Attraction, you want to think outside the box. All right? So think about it. In a world where there are, how many people are in Unique? Let's say 1 million. 1 million presenters in Unique. What makes you different? How do you stand out from all those other people selling the sculpt and the contour and what else do they have, and the monthly kudos? What makes you different? How do you stand out from all them? What do you know? How are you knowledgeable? What makes me say, you know what? Instead of picking the redhead who has made it, I'm going to pick you. What makes you so different? How much knowledge do you have? So when you use the Law of Attraction to sponsor, all you do is you turn the camera on, you give value, you put it out there into the world, you share it with the different groups because it's free. It's free. And pretty soon people will start seeing you and they'll say, oh, I like this person as a leader. Oh, I like what this person has to say. Oh, I really connect with this person. They're my cup of tea. They're my cup of tea. Oh, what do they do for a living? You plant seeds. Every day you plant seeds. And pretty soon what will happen is those seeds will, they'll pop out of the ground. And then they'll get bigger and bigger. And because of you giving your value, and because of you giving your knowledge as a leader, positioning yourself as that leader who knows the drill, people will start saying, well, what do you do for a living? I've been watching you for quite some time. I want in on whatever you're doing because I see that it works. But if you're going on there and you're saying, oh, woe is me, business is hard, this and this, this and this, nobody wants to be part of a team like that. I know I don't. I don't have time for it. Okay, so that's how I use the law of attraction if I was going to use the law of attraction for a sponsor. The thing is, you want to use attraction marketing. All right? So you want to market, and attract people into your life. That's the whole thing. What you give, you receive. Money, let me tell you this. Money is a byproduct of the value that you put out into the marketplace. So if you're looking at your bank account and wondering where is it, know that it's there, it's waiting for you on the other side. You just have to get into a little bit of action and figure out how to go get it, how to drop that resistance. You see, what you give, you receive. Yes, because there's this, I learned that there's a bank account, you know, and we're standing out there, you know, wondering, where's the money, where's the money, where's the money? But in reality, we have everything we possibly need. When you are grateful for the thing, take notes. Take notes. Take notes of your problems. Like I said earlier, take notes of your problems and take notes of your blessings. You'll realize you have a lot more than what you thought you had. Have a gratitude journal. Every morning, I wake up and I write in my gratitude journal. Every morning. Have a gratitude. And if you don't have a gratitude journal, find 3 things that you can be grateful for today, right now. And whenever you're feeling uneasy and whenever you're feeling like, oh shoot, where's the next client coming from, or no, stop and say, you know what? It doesn't matter where they're coming from. I don't care about the how. I know that it's waiting for me on the other side. All I have to do is get rid of this resistance. Get rid of it. Slap it across the face and say, you know what? I have this many blessings. Instead of me saying all that stuff, I say, oh, to be 27 years old and to know the things that I know today. That's alone. To know, this is one that makes me the happiest. To know that I have a God that loves me. It's something to this day that still humbles me. To know that there are people out there that I have an impact on that I haven't even met yet. How fabulous is that? You talk about fulfilling. You talk about when that kid comes up to you and they say, you know, I was going to commit suicide. And then your video came on and I stopped. And I realized that I was worthy and that I was beautiful. That alone is a reason to be happy for. That alone is a reason to be so grateful that I have a mouth that I know how to use, that I've positioned myself to be in tune with my source, that I'm able to help people have an impact, because you can create results. Results are easy. Results are easy to create. Anybody can go out and create results. You go to Twitter, you can add, Instagram, add, Facebook, add, they'll throw you in jail, but you can add. That's results. Results are easy to get, but impact is different. Create an impact on every single person you come into contact with, because I know that everybody who comes into contact with me, they're meant to be there. My question is what? How can I help you? Some people don't want help and you can't help them. Go on to the next person. Being grateful is everything. I've noticed basically personal development is huge. I know working on myself every day is key for me. Yes, I'm reading this book called The Morning Miracle, I think. I have a link. So if you guys want the link, I'll send you the link. Excuse me, I'm actually affiliated with a little app called Scribd. And what happens is if you sign up, I get 1 month free, you get 1 month free, and that book is on there. There's tons and tons, and tons of different books on there. I'm a huge reader. I love to read. And in The Morning Miracle, it talks about personal development. Today I posted it on my Facebook about personal development. You have to feed your soul. What you feed thrives, what you starve dies. You have to feed it constantly, always, everywhere, all the time. Feed it. Knowledge is power. Einstein once said, I know everything because I know nothing. And that's powerful. We know nothing. But the more we educate ourselves, the more we're able to. What is that? Well, that's if you want to pay for it, I think. But, you know, I told you guys already, I'm as cheap as I look. I'm not paying for anything that I don't have to pay for. So I get it free. And here's the thing about the free stuff. The free stuff is good. It's good. Like the free stuff on YouTube. I give out free stuff. The greats give out free stuff. But the great stuff, the real good, juicy stuff, see, I haven't even gotten to the... I'm just clearing my throat with this Facebook. I haven't even started to sing yet. The real good, juicy stuff, you're going to have to pay for, you guys. You have to invest in your business. Go buy the trainings from the great people. Go buy trainings from Ray Higdon. Go buy trainings from Diane Hochman. Buy trainings from me, shoot. Go buy them. If you haven't bought the 7-Cent Decision, I Question Why, by Amber Voigt. Go buy it. Support your leaders. Support them as much as you possibly can. If you want to be supported in this world, you're going to have to support others. That's for sure. The law of attraction. When you give, you receive. You're complaining because you want people to support you. You want people to support you. You want people to support you, but you're not supporting anybody else. You have to, even if it's something as simple as a like, a thumbs up on Facebook. A thumbs up to me means I see you. Keep going, queen, till you're ready to stop. Let me just boost up your algorithm a little bit. I don't have much to give you. I'm a tiny little person in this world, but I can give you a like. Go give it to them. If you see people, especially people who step out of their comfort zone on your teams, you give them a like. You give them that little, I see you, I like what you're doing, all right, let's go, Mary. Keep it going, girl, keep it going. That's what I like to do. So powerful, yes, I hope so. So, it's so powerful, yet so simple. See, the things I do can be duplicated. All you have to do is turn on the video camera and start talking. Think about it. Our experiences have made us what we are today. And if you have experiences, surely other people on this world have experiences that they can relate to. So go talk about those experiences. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, I don't know what to talk about. No, that's a BS excuse. I tell people this all the time. The only thing keeping you from your success is the BS excuse you're telling yourself. It's come to the point now when people won't give me excuses anymore. And if they do, I look at them and I laugh. Because I realize, hey, that's an excuse. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that, you know. That mindset's not going to get you anywhere. When you blame your past and when you blame your parents and when you... No. Here's the thing. I'm a teacher, right? I'm a leader. I educate. I educate people. In order for me to educate, I have to understand. And in order for me to understand pain, I have to experience pain, right? So in order for me to be able to sit here and teach you this stuff, I have had to experience it once in a while in my life. If you've experienced something in your life, figure out how it made you who you are and share that with the world. I don't see the problem. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard. Life is not hard, you guys. We make it difficult by saying, oh, I'm realistic. By saying, oh, this will happen. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. No. You don't have to do anything but live your life and be happy. Find what makes you happy. So true. Those weren't supposed to be laughs. Support and recognition is huge. Yes. Life is only hard because we want it yesterday. Yeah. We want it yesterday. You know what's missing from people's lives? Nothing. Nothing is missing from people's lives. There are no problems. There are no solutions, really. There are unlimited possibilities. Unlimited opportunities. If we would only get up from moaning and groaning and, questioning why. I wouldn't take that class to question why. No. I wouldn't take the class to question how. I don't know. People say, well, how can I make some money, Jack? I don't know. The only way I know how to make money is to go sit on the corner. You know, one of my homegirls used to do it. She made bank. I can't teach you how to make money because I don't know how. All I know is that I believe. And that's huge. Your mindset is huge. In Kung Fu Panda, the little duck, he says, there is no ingredient to the special ingredient soup. The only thing that makes it special is if you believe it's special. You have to believe that you are special, that you are powerful. We are very powerful beings in this world. We are destined for greatness. If we come out of that line of thinking that we have to stay in poverty and go up to that next level and say, you know what, I am destined for greatness. There is something powerful living inside of me. Let me let that thing out and do that work and watch your business boom. Watch your life change. It's like Jess P. post yesterday. Muhammad Ali said he doesn't count his sit-ups. He only counts the ones that hurt. That's right. That's right. Take action. Yes. And here's the thing. You're only as good as your last at-bat. So you may have a really good Facebook video that did really well, but why should you let that stop you? Keep going. Are you working more? Go out and meet more people. Yes, I may do this, this Facebook Live in this group. But does that mean that when I'm done, I can go to bed now because, work is done? No! I get back to work. You're only as good as your last at-bat. You go and you keep creating. I'm a very creative person. I'm constantly in that creative space, constantly creating, figuring out what can I do? How can I use my source? How can I bring out the potential and let that shine? What do I have to offer to this world? That came from our Black Status call with Tori. It was awesome. If you haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 3, go watch. Perfect message for our industry. That's right. And what they say too, I saw a training with Kai Lauren. If you don't follow Kai Lauren, she's a Black Status with Unique as well. Wonderful, wonderful person. If somebody could put Kai Lauren's name in the chat, I'd be really appreciative. KY Lauren. She said a quote from Kung Fu Panda, and she said, I can't teach you how to be me, but I can teach you how to be you. And that's what great leaders do. You'll notice that. Amber Voigt can't teach me to be Amber Voigt. No. What she did, she sat me down and she asked me question after question after question that would stir my soul. That way, by the time I left that meeting, I knew that I was destined for greatness. I had found that leader inside of me who was living inside of me. I woke that little queen up and I said, let's get to work, Miss Thang. We have thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon billions of people to impact, and we have to start with one today. We have to start now. And when I do my mastermind calls, I ask question after question after question. And sometimes people say, oh, we're going there. And I say, yeah, well, there is the only place we can go at this point, because there is what's keeping you back from being there, you see. And my job is to take you from there to over there. See how that works? That's what she said, Tony. I seen it on Jess's live. Kai Lauren. Yes, follow Kai Lauren. My team should know her. Okay, you guys should know her. Word. So yeah, so if you haven't had a mastermind session with me, let's set one up. They're free. They're free, and everybody knows if it's free, it's for me. Am I talking too much? How are we doing on time, Miss T? It's already 4 o'clock. We've been here for an hour. Should we keep going? Should we stop? Do we have any more questions? That's what I love, is when someone asks questions to get my own mind going to be better for me. Okay. Okay, Kayla Spencer Floyd says no. Keep going if you want. You're golden. Okay, how about Kayla Spencer Floyd? Give me a question. And let's see. Let's see if I can answer on the spot. Let's see. What else? What are some other tips and tricks that I use? I would love to have you come back. Well, I would love to. I would love to come back, and whenever you guys want, I'm down. Whenever you guys want. Let's see. What are some other things? You know what really boosted my influence, if that's what you want to do? Would you come back for a makeup lesson? Yeah, we can do a makeup lesson. Number one makeup tip. Number one makeup tip. My number one makeup tip, honestly, is just do it. Just do it. When I first started out wearing makeup, I didn't, till this day, I still don't look all that good, but I practiced, and I learned very young that makeup is art. This is your canvas. Pick up your brushes, pick up your palettes, and just get to work. Just get to work. You don't have to do it like everybody else. There was a person, I don't remember her name, but she drew a lion on her face. She made her face turn into a lion. Just do your thing. Find that powerful being, ask that source, say, you know what, let's go. Pick up your brushes, go do it. If I had to give my number one makeup tip, something I always do is I put tape. I don't have tape around here, but I put surgical tape here and here. That way the tape is here, and I do my whole eye, and I make a mess, and I create a huge mess, and when I pull it off, there's a line there. And if you want that wing liner to go like that, you just put tape, and do this before you foundation and highlight and contour. I do my eyes first all the time. So share how you great new friends. You are wonderful at making people feel like your best friend. Well, that has always been a strong suit of mine, because I don't care what people think about me, you see. One way I make new friends is I attract them to me. So when I first came out of the closet, I don't really have a coming out story. I just started wearing girls' clothes, and I started doing my makeup. You know, I went from a cholo to a drag queen pretty much overnight. I really do think I woke up one day and I just said, fuck it all. Honestly, I did. And so I would do my makeup, and when I go out into the bars, you know, with my friends, people would come up to me and they say, oh, I love your makeup. It's so different. Like, you don't wear wigs. You're just different. And then they talk to me. And I just talk. I just talk. I have the gift of gab, so I would talk. And they say, you're such a cool person. You know, you look so mean, but you're actually really nice. And I say, yeah. And one thing, here's my favorite question. I say, can we be Facebook friends? That's how you get more people. That's how you get friends. You ask them, can we be Facebook friends? And then they follow you, and they follow your career, and they follow your journey, and pretty soon, you know, when you see them out and about again, they're so happy to see you. Don't be scared. That's one thing that gets in people's way. People care too much about what other people think about them, you know. And I don't live my life that way, because I don't care. I really don't care. And I say it humbly. And there have been many times, you know, I'll walk up to people. Like one time, I walked up to this guy. I was so drunk. And I walked up to this guy, and I told him, you remind me of my friend. His name is CeeLo Green. And he was a big black dude, right? And he looked at me, and he was like, that's offensive. And I answered, well, I'm gay. I have thick skin. Nothing offends me, and that shouldn't be offensive to you. Now, that was an icebreaker. Sorry about it. I have many times, you know, had to choose my words because I had to eat them later. And I've messed up. But every time I mess up, I just go on to the next person, you know. Maybe that CeeLo Green character didn't want to speak to me, but I knew that for every one person who doesn't like me, there's 10 more who are bound to love me. And that's how you have to live your life, I think. Go back to what you were going to say about influence. Okay, what boosted my influence was my daily videos. Like I said, people are very busy. They think that they're busy. So if you do a 14-minute training or a 5-minute training, ain't nobody got time for that. Or they think they don't. But if you would do a 1-minute business tip, and this is what I would do. I go, hey, here, my business tip today is something like, oh, I don't know, be yourself. Be yourself, because blah, 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 and I make it under 1 minute, and I would shoot it, and I wouldn't watch it over again, because when you watch it over again, you're your biggest critic. I would just give it out into the community. I'd give it out to the cyberwebs, and I'd say, my prayer is, Whoever needs to watch it, they're going to watch it. I did my job. I put it out there. Napoleon Hill, in I think it was 1920s, wrote Think and Grow Rich, or the late 1800s, wrote Think and Grow Rich. 2017, you have this queen. The book transformed my life because he was able to create content and put it out there. When we create content and we put it out there, it's going to be there for years and years and years to come. So with my influence, I did a 1-minute business tip every single day. And that's what's going to make you stand out from all the other unique presenters who are talking about their makeup and how fabulous their little mascara is. So go get them. Great, not great. My daughter's favorite trick. She does makeup almost better than me. Very nice. I think that is huge for most of the top leaders. We are all at a point where we are so confident that we don't care what others think. No. If they ain't paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind. I'm going to have to pick up where I left off. How to get my hair did. Okay, get your hair did, girl. Go comb that rat's nest. Just kidding. Can I share this to my team page when we are done? I know I have one team member on here, but I really think you hit the nail on the head with everything you have said. Sure, I don't see a problem unless Miss T has a problem with it. I don't know, honestly, how to save Facebook Live yet. I just recently had to clear off my phone so I can download this app. I think it was called Free Facebook Video Downloader or something to that extent. But you have to, what I did with Periscope is I took my Periscope videos and I transferred them to YouTube, and then from my YouTube I would transfer them to my blog, and then from my blog I would just turn it into a blog piece, and I distributed those out into social media and I gave it to the interwebs. So that's what I did. So I hit about 4 or 5 different birds with one stone. I've been doing a live every day about random things, not just makeup. Seems to be getting more people on. Yes, the law of consistency. Be repetitious. Be repetitious. You can say from computer. Okay, well, I'm going to have to say from the computer. Yes, be repetitious. Go on there and just share. Share. And here's the thing. Give value. You can... I say there are no problems in this world, but let's be honest. People think that they have problems, right? So think about a solution provider to those people's problems. Talk about that stuff on Facebook, and then watch business boom. Great job, Jack Jacobs. I will have to watch the rest later. Had someone sign up, need to chat with her. Bye. Go get them, girl. I'm glad you guys are getting sign-ups. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let it stop. Ride the wave, you guys. Ride the wave until you can't anymore. Something is going on with my connection, and my phone is like super hot, so I'm going to bid you all adieu. I hope you got some kind of value from this. If you did, give me a shout out on Facebook because I love those. Again, your success stories are your certifications. So you don't need somebody to go to school for 9 months to do makeup and have some professor give you a piece of paper that says you're certified. No. Go impact people's lives. Go create some success stories. The success stories are your certifications. The success stories are my certifications. And the success stories are how I use the law of attraction to work for me. So lots of love to all of you guys. Lots of success to all of you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much. This was awesome. You're welcome, Sabrina. Add me on Facebook. Don't just follow. I like friends, not followers. Thank you so much. You've been a doll. You're welcome, Kayla Spencer Floyd. I'm glad I could stay on a little bit longer just to hang out with you. Dang, laughs again. Oh, well, send on the laughs all you want to. They laugh because they're different. They laugh because they're all the same. All right. Lots of love to all you guys. Bye, Felicia.